pile number one. Pile number one. Today we are going to make a reading about reaction of your future spouse when you ignore their calls. So if you do something like that, if you decide that you are not going to pick a call, maybe you are angry, maybe something happened, like you want to punish them, or they did not do something right, in some kind of way, something. Now we want to see, basically we want to see how they are going to behave, how they are going to react, how this will affect them, okay? So let's try to take some cards that will help us with that. I want to take this one as well, okay? And let's take one of these. And I want to take one of these. And we can take one more of these. Okay, I like this spread. Let's see what we have with your cards. Page of Cups and King of Pentacles. Past life relationship together with books. Passion. Six of Wands reversed. The Devil. Ooh, eight of bows. Yoga. What am I waiting for someone else to do it for me? Okay. Okay, so with the Page of Cups and with the King of Pentacles, together with past life relationship and books, we see that your future... Sorry guys. Sudden jarring. Unexpected. Okay, we can continue. With the Page of Cups, King of Pentacles, books and past life relationship, we can see that your future spouse is a very down to earth person. They are very cool. Usually they don't lose the temper quick, because with the cups and the pentacles we see the person that can be very patient, can stay calm in certain situations. We see the person who is educated, who is on some kind of level, sophisticated level. So even if something really touch them, emotionally and mentally, they're not going to react harshly, because they're intellectual, okay? So they're on some kind of higher level and they want to behave on that level, and they don't want to become savage. They don't want to behave savage or appear to other people like they are not intellectual, okay? So for them, some kind of scenes and these kind of things are basically primitive. They don't want to do that. So here we see with their personality that they are not somebody who usually makes a scene. They rationalize their feelings and they find a good explanation why things are happening and how they should react and what should be proper reaction and so on and so on. With the past life relationship, I have a feeling like they really know you. They really know you. They really are connected to you. It's almost like they can predict how you are going to react, what you're going to do. So that is also something that is giving them some kind of stability and desire not to make the scene. Now, our question is how they are going to react if you will decline their calls, if you are going to just ignore. They're calling you, but you are, ignoring, not even picking the phone or even declining, the phone call. So this is another story because they're very passionate about you. And with this Eight of Wands, and we see also this Six of Wands reversed, and the Devil and Yoga, and what am I waiting for someone else to do it for me? We see that the reaction when it comes to you, it's entirely different. So we can say that if somebody can push their buttons, it's you, okay? So they are very sensitive on you. So in normal life, concerning everything, very calm person, rational, intellectual. But when it comes to you, fire, 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 fire. A lot of fire here in this reading. So because of their passion, they really deeply feel all of the things that you are doing, basically. And with the Eight of Wands, we see that whatever you do, they have a very quick reactions to it. Immediate reaction. So they don't take time to think, they don't take time to calculate, to plan, to do this or that, like they don't manipulate, they don't play games. They just react very, very primal, okay? Very instinctive, very primal when it comes to you. So when you will be declining their call, not wanting to pick up, they're going to go absolutely crazy. With this Eight of Wands, we see that the energy is just going to go out of control, guys. And they, with this Six of Wands reversed, they don't want to be seen. Like they will go somewhere, like to, maybe if they are in public, they will go so red in the face. That is how we say when somebody gets angry, like in cartoons. And they will say, okay, sorry, I have to go from this place. I cannot now. And they will go to the closest space where they can basically shut themselves off, like maybe even if it is toilet in the public space, they're going to go there just to stand somewhere and to be like, okay, they are driving me crazy. My spouse is driving me crazy. It is crazy what they are doing to me. I have to calm down. This is the energy, like what I'm picking. And then with yoga, we see breathe. Everything is going to be okay. This is just some kind of stupid little phase, and they're going to change their mind. They're going to change their mind concerning this behavior. They will be sorry after. But then, like there is this energy of the devil. It's like, they're doing that to me. Okay, now they will see what I will do to them then, then I will stop calling, and I will not call again at all, like now I'm done. I'm not going to call. So it's like some kind of stubborn, little bit cocky, but also a little bit wicked energy. Like you really push their nerves with that, and they are like, revenge, she's coming. But then again, like back to yoga. Okay, relax. I don't have to go so far, So it's like inner struggle. This is what I feel, like inner struggle. And at the end, because of this Eight of Wands, and what am I waiting for someone else to do it for me? When they see that they cannot reach you, they're going to do absolutely everything that you can imagine to reach you out. Even if that means, just leaving the job, saying that they have something urgent to do, sitting in the car and finding where you are and coming there physically, and stand in front of you and say, what? What is going on? Like, what is this? Why are you doing this? Why are you not picking my calls? So this is a person who is, I would say, one person when everything is, like every other people are affecting them in a certain way, but you, pile number one, you really drive this person crazy. And when you do these kind of things to them, they absolutely lose their mind. Look at this swing as well, like going. I have a feeling like leaving the space immediately, going, searching for some kind of solution. What am I waiting for? Someone else to do it for me? Like, I'm going to do it. So basically what I feel is that they cannot wait. They don't love anticipating, waiting, wondering what is going to happen, or wondering what happened, or wondering why this is happening. This is killing them. So this is a person who, when it comes to you, they need to fix, and they need to, cut the problem to the root and immediately fix everything that is there. So if you will be doing that to this person, it's going to be very harmful for them. And this is something that I have to tell you within this reading as well, because to do this kind of things on purpose just to hurt this person would be very cruel, pile number one. And it seems like you have this tool in your hands, because this person is going to be very sensitive about everything connected with you. So yes, if really is necessary, yes, you're going to do it, I understand. But if it is not, please don't abuse these kind of things with this person, because this person is going to go absolutely crazy. And it could be fun one time, It could feed your ego or something like that, but for the repetition of this, it would be really, really molesting of this person. This person is very, very passionate, and they see you as a center of the universe. So if you do this kind of things, cut yourself off from them, they will go crazy. And they could do something irrational, like I said, maybe even got fired because of that, because they will not think. with this passion and with this Eight of Wands, they will not think. They will just think about how to reach you to get the answer and to get the explanation, because they will not be able to stand this situation without knowing what is going on. So part number one, this is your future spouse reaction to this not answering their call. And if you do that ever, you know, just expect them appearing from nowhere, from somewhere, you know, to solve the case. So it's on you, basically, what you want to choose as an outcome. But we just see a person who is absolutely crazy about you. And actually, if it is not necessary, don't do this to this person. They really, really love you. Okay, so this was your today's reading, and it was very cool because now we discovered a little bit more about your future spouse, this part of the character that they basically don't show to anyone or on outside world. But when it comes to you, they go cuckoo, completely cuckoo. Okay, so I hope that you receive a little bit more clarity and that this reading made sense and made you feel good. After all, it is beautiful to have this kind of person in your life who really, really cares, and not somebody who just, you know, let you go. This person will not let you go for sure, pile number one. So if you're new to my channel and you love my readings, make sure to subscribe, like, share, or comment, guys. I really love your comments. Thank you so much for everyone for being there and commenting and being still patient with me while I'm on the vacation. My vacation is endless this summer. I don't know what to say. I just love the summer. And I hope that you're also having fun. Have a beautiful day or evening wherever you are. And I hope to see you with my next reading. Bye. Hello, pile number two, pile number two. Today we are going to make a reading about your future spouse reaction to when you decline their calls, or you don't want to pick the phone and you're just ignoring them and they're calling you and calling you and calling you, but nothing. You know, there is no answer from your side. So I believe that something really drastic has to happen to produce this kind of reaction. Maybe they will deserve it when you will do it. But like I said to the pile one, you know, like, it's better not to abuse this, because this can really hurt people. And it's also not polite. Okay? Okay. I will have to make a very short pause. Okay. We are going to take these two. And one more tarot in the middle, and we will take one of this as well. Okay, this one really stand out. Okay, so let's see your cards. Pile number two: Ten of Cups, Six of Pentacles, closure. It's safe for you to love, light and love. Blank card, okay. Ten of Wands and Seven of Cups reversed together with the Artist. And what are the dominant emotions that run my life? Okay, so basically what I see about your person in general is that they're a very happy and content person. So they really enjoy your relationship. With this, it's safe for you to love. We see that they feel very safe, very secure in your marriage. And we see that they trust you. They have some kind of harmony that they feel within your relationship. And with the Six of Pentacles as well, we see that there is a beautiful giving and taking dynamics between two of you, and this could be in the mental and emotional and also material sphere. Doesn't matter that this is pentacles and the material, because on these pentacles we have some kind of sacred geometry that applies again, you know, more spiritual spheres. So we can see that this person is feeling safe and secure and good and light and loved and appreciated within your marriage. And this is something that they have as a base. Now, what would happen If in your relationship you would do that thing that we are just now asking, if you would decline their calls and if you would simply just ignore their calls, ignore. So they would be calling you, but you would either, just decline, not wanting to answer, or not even that, just leaving the phone to ring and not even answering one phone call. They would get in panic and calling, but you would totally ignore. So the reaction with this closure and blank card would be that they definitely want the closure. So they want to understand what is going on. It will definitely eat them at not knowing what is going on, why you are not. Because it seems like your relationship is quite open and balanced. It seems like you have a very good communication and usually you are able to say everything to each other. There is this connectivity between two of you that you share. So this kind of behavior is quite typical. So also within this reading, I can say that in your case, spiral number 2, it would be very rare if even it would happen that you do some kind of things like that. Because I think that within your marriage, these kind of things will be absolutely unnecessary. And honestly, I don't even see that coming. But in the hypothetical sense, if you would do that to your future spouse, they would definitely be very, very confused. With this blank card, we see that they would not have any kind of thought why this is happening. It's not like they would have any thoughts in the way like, did something. They would not know what to think. Because with this blank card, it's like blocking the brain. Some people would think in their mind, oh, maybe something happened. Or maybe I did something. Or some kind of thoughts or scenarios would come up on person's mind. But on this person's mind, nothing, just blank. Like some kind of confuseness mixed with anticipation of the closure. Waiting for the moment when you are going to call them or somebody will call them and explain them actually what is happening. Because this is so atypical. And with 10 of Wands and 7 of Cups reverse, we can also see that it is burdening. It is very burdening for them. It's like they already have many responsibilities. We see that this person is very responsible and they're taking care of many things at the same time with this 10 of Wands. And I think that this would just put a lot of pressure on their back. And it would simply not be good. But they would bear the pressure. You see, with this 10 of Wands, this is a person who is even capable of doing that. So going to extremes just to do what they need to do. So basically what I see is that they would call you when they would see that you are not picking, nothing is happening, they don't know what is going on. They would just be in that status quo mode for a long time. They would maybe retreat a little bit, or they would continue doing the things. Yes, I think that is more. They would continue doing things that they were doing, focusing on something that it is more concrete. And then with this 7 of Cups reverse, we see that they would not go to the conclusions. That is very similar meaning like this blank card. So they would not go to conclusions. They would just wait for the moment when you are going to call them to explain to them what is going on, why you're angry, why you're not receiving the calls, why this kind of behavior, that it is actually atypical for your relationship. With artist here, we see that this person is actually having a big imagination and they are very creative in spirit, which means that is why they're blocking their mind. If they would now go into this kind of processes of ideas and scenarios, it would be endless. And maybe this is something that they were doing when they were a child. They decided that they are not going to do that thing to themselves anymore, that it is unnecessary, because whatever they think, at the end, it will be something completely else. And they cannot change anything with those thinking processes. What are the dominant emotions that run my life? Well, I think that at this moment, they will feel this balance. Because I think that you are very, very connected and that you really share everything and that you do everything together. So without you in the picture, just you pulling away energy or you just cutting them away from this reason or that reason, they will really feel like the half of them is missing. Because what are the dominant emotions that run your life? They are all connected with the life they are sharing with you. with this marriage, with this relationship, with the financial share, the kids. You see, we see the family card here. So basically their love, love, their life is love and life. Yeah, those two are connected for them, because their life is basically turning around your love. That is how I would say it. And that is why if you would cut them just like this, they would feel very lost, they would feel very confused, and they would be just focusing on the work and obligations that they have to do until you basically come to them to explain the situation. That is that. Because this person, first of all, like I said, I don't think so that you would do that. In pile number 1, that was very possible because the energies were different. But here we really see very, very beautiful union. So, I don't know. I don't think so that your reaction would be like that. I don't think so that you are the person who do these kind of things. I think that even if it is some kind of fight or something that you cannot explain, I think that you would find the way or the place or some kind of approach how to actually express to your future spouse the problem and how to resolve it, rather than just cutting them off like this. I think that you care about this person a lot and that you don't want them to wonder if you're okay or not. And I think that you are also a very responsible person, because we see that there are some mirrorings here. Maybe you will be very long already together, or have this feeling, like I said, of connectivity, like you very, very good understand each other. So there will not be need for these kind of actions. But in case that happens, this is how your person would react. And actually it would be a torture. It would be a torture. So I hope that this will never happen unless it is really necessary. If that happens and they react how they react, they will definitely feel how much they value you and how big role you are playing in their life, because you are literally half-half, like very good teammates. So this is your reading, pile number 2, and this is the reaction. This is actually the whole picture connected with this, around this theme. And I hope that you find some kind of clarity and new informations about your person's personality. If you are new to my channel and if you love my videos, make sure to subscribe, like, share or comment, because I really love to read your comments. For everyone who already there, I want to thank you so much for being there. And I was reading the comments from my last video, and it is really amazing to hear how you feel and how the reading is affecting you. It's always very beautiful to receive some kind of feedback, so that I know that you are actually listening to what I am sending through these messages. So thank you so much for being there, and I wish you a beautiful day or evening, wherever you are, and hope to see you with my next reading. Bye! Hello, pile number 3. Pile number 3. Today we are going to make a reading about your future spouse reaction to the situation when you are declining their calls, or you don't want to pick their call, and they are calling you and you see that they are calling you, but on purpose you don't want to pick the call. So maybe you had a little fight, or they did something that you didn't like, and this is the way how you react. However, this is the case, we are exploring, and we are going to see what will be their reaction and why, I mean. So with this reading, we will try to little bit go deeper into your future spouse personality and see this side of them as well. We'll take 2 of these, 1 of this, and 1 more at the end. Okay? So let's see your cards, pile number 3. We have the Empress, Page of Cups, beautiful, playfulness and energy healing. We have Reframe and the Tower. Okay. We have the High Priestess reversed and the 5 of Wands reversed. We have creative expression and am I focused on what I'm losing or gaining? Interesting, very interesting cards. So with the Empress, Page of Cups, and playfulness and energy healing, we can see that your future spouse is going to be somebody who really, really idolizes you. So for you, you are their world, and, you know, having a family with you is the most important basically to them. That is their accomplishment as well. With Page of Cups, we see that their emotions running really deep in the connection. And with the playfulness, we see that you have a really interesting relationship where you are also very good friends, very good teammates. You can do things together, you can travel together, you can do anything together with a lot of laughter and humor. And it is very light connection without, you know, I don't know, unnecessary fights or drama. It is very, your connection brings very healing energy. And they usually feel very, very calm and very good around you. So as a person, they are actually like that. They have some kind of charm. They are charismatic. They are very proud of having you. So you are definitely something that they are not ashamed of. They show you everywhere. They put you in the first plane. You know those people who say, this is my better half. This is how they see you, as their better half. And with this Page of Cups, they are really, really not afraid to love you. They are not afraid to show you emotions. So this is their personality when everything is fine and when everything is going how it needs to be going. However, if this situation will happen and you would simply just stop answering their calls or declining their calls, and they would not know what is going on, their first reaction would be to reframe the thoughts. Because, again, this is something unusual. This is something that you don't do frequently, or they don't know you in that kind of light. So many things would cross their mind, but mostly what I see with the Tower is that they would think that it is over. So they would think that you are breaking the relationship, that you don't want to have anything anymore with them, that you are done. Like, this is it. This is the end. This is the end, my friend. This is how they would see it. Like a catastrophe with the Tower. Their love is gone, your love is gone, the marriage is ruined, nothing will happen anymore, you know, it's fully, completely finished. So they are a little bit, you know, tending to think the worst possible scenario, and they would be devastated. Because for them, in their mind, they could not find another reason, they could not find another explanation, but that you don't want them anymore, that you want to cut the relationship, you don't want to have anything else. And you don't know how to confront them, to tell them in the person. So you're doing it in this kind of way to basically cut them off from your life. And this would bring extremely tough, heavy, painful emotions to them. They would have a feeling like they are losing everything. They are losing home, they are losing friend, they are losing lover, they are losing everything that it is important to them. And with the High Priestess reversed, they would end with the Five of Wands reversed. I would also have a feeling here that what would be in their thoughts is that there is somebody else. There is somebody else in the picture. Maybe you want somebody else. Maybe you are cheating. Maybe you found a better option. But there would be, you know, this fear, deep-rooted fear that you found somebody else and that you want to cut the relationship or the marriage. So we can see that your person is really idealizing you. They're putting you on a throne. And that's why there is this insecurity that you could leave. Because they see you so much better than they are. It's like they are putting you above them. And because of that, you know, they always have that little bit of fear that because you are too good to be true, that there could be somebody else coming and taking you away, or there could be a situation when you will realize that you are above them or something like that, you know, in their mind. This is what is going on in their mind. And then you will leave. So am I focused on what I'm losing or gaining? This is basically the card that tells us everything about it. Because they don't want to lose you, and every time they are really aware of what they have. So some people are grateful, some people are ungrateful, we know that. There are people who will really, really appreciate our time and our character and our honesty, the truth and so on. And there will be people who will simply just not appreciate it. And we will realize that we are giving something and they don't even see what we are giving. So this person here is definitely in the first group. You know, they really see you, appreciate you, and they value you, and they know what they have. But in this terrible moment, when you just cut them off, they are lost, and they think that you are ending things. So for them, it's not just a little crisis or a little fight that will be resolved. In their head, it is finished, it is over. So for them, it is catastrophe. With this creative expression, I have a feeling like your future spouse is a person who writes when they are very, very, very upset. And I think that they will sit and they will write messages to you. But those messages will be really romantic because we have creative expression. It's like almost they will receive this kind of inspiration to write a poem to you, or to go back in the past and take something out from the experiences you both experienced together that will remind you of your love with this person. So, you know, they will try to do something, anything they can, to basically bring you back, because they will have a feeling like they are losing you. And that is why we have this, am I focused on what I'm losing or gaining? Because it will be a struggle, it will be a fight. They don't want to lose you, they want to have you. This is how we see that it is very important. So point number 3, it seems like you have a very big influence on this person, almost like, you know, how you move your finger, that is how they are dancing. And I would say that you should not abuse this beautiful power that you have. You can also cherish it and use it in a better ways, you know, than this. Because this will really hurt this person. We see that they will completely got darkened, you know, they will think that really it's the end of the world for them. Because like we said, you are their world. And I think that this will maybe leave some consequences of fear and insecurity for the future. So I would definitely recommend that if it's not necessary, you never do this to this person, because they will not even be the reason. They put you on the pedestal. They really, really appreciate you. They do not deserve this kind of treatment. But like I said, if that thing happens, this would be their immediate reaction. It would be a lot of fear there, and they would really feel like losing you. Yes, some beautiful things could get out of it, like this beautiful creative expression through poetry or something else that they would be creating especially for you. Pile number 3. But I mean, again, is that worth it? You know, think about it before doing these kind of things. Your person is crazy about you, and I don't think so that they will ever actually come to the point that you need to apply this method. But yes, this is a hypothetical reading, so in the case this happens, this is how your person would react. I hope this reading gave you more clarity and some new information. We went a little bit deeper in the personality of future spouse, and we saw one more side of them. I hope that you loved the video, and if you're here for the first time, make sure to subscribe, like, share, or comment, because when you comment, I know that you are there, and I really love to read your comments and your feedbacks and to see how the reading was affecting you and how it is connecting with your life right now. So thank you so much for listening and for receiving these messages, for being there, for following me and helping me to grow this channel. I'm really, really, really grateful for that. And I hope that you're having a beautiful summertime, that you're having fun as well. Have a beautiful day, wherever you are, or evening, wherever you are, and hope to see you with my next reading. Bye!